Welcome back everybody. In this video, we will do one of the lab experiment, that is lab exercise number 8. Lab exercise 8 is asking us to do add a login component using React.js. We have done this ample of times in form handling. User should be able to log in using predefined logins. You can store the predefined logins in a JavaScript object, and session should be maintained using React hooks. We have done ample of React hooks till now. We'll try to use a couple of them, and in this we'll be trying to introduce you one of the browser object called local storage. I have done the lab experiment already. Let us walk through that code. Function lab8 is the main functionality where actual coding takes part. User is a functionality coming from an use context. I have used the use context hook here because to persist the data between the multiple components. If the user is true, that means we do have the data in this. Load the home component. Home components just loads an welcome so and so user and also comes up with a logout button. Otherwise, load the login page, login component. Login component, let's look into that, where user will be passing the username and the password, storing them into the states over here, username and the passwords. Now on click on submit, let's try to call upon the handle submit button, where it is trying to call upon the login functionality which is coming from the use context. So everything login is going to happen in the auth context. All right. So whatever the user passes with an username and the password comes to the auth context, where it is trying to call the login functionality here. Those username and the password comments it into the username and the password. These are the predefined users I'm trying to maintain. It's up to you how many you would like to maintain. So these are some dummy data, username and the password. So whatever the user passes username and the password, I'm finding from the users, all right, predefined users, and I'm setting. If it is an already having or predefined users, then set that to the user. If user is a valid one, set user. Set user where? Local storage, set item. Local storage is an browser object. I'll show you that one where it is trying to store, and where I'm trying to set the item which I have set it over here. All right. On clicking on logout, I'm making the set user to the null and deleting that from the local storage. All right. So this is all. Use effect. I'm using the use effect to perform side effect to store the local storage. So let's look into that again. Login, there, login page. Let me pass user one and the password as in pass1, which is an valid user password. Do you see that? Click on the login. It shows us the message, welcome user one. Let me show you the local storage. Inspect elements all the way to the right. You see here application. If you're not seeing that, please click on the plus item. You would be seeing that. All right. So application. If you look at here, there is in storage. In that local storage, select the URL which you are trying to use. All right. There it got set at my username to the user one and the password to the pass one. All right. Click on the logout. Do you see that key and the value pair is been gone because we removed that item on clicking logout. One more time, user one. This time, let me pass the wrong password 1234. Show you that clicking invalid user or the password. So let me pass the correct password again. Pass one. Show you that login. It comes and sit into the local storage. I hope this made sense. See you in the next video.